Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. The message I heard is, but you love it. The scripture comes from Jasher 23 and 46. And Abraham said to Eliezer and to his son Ishmael, do you also see that which we see on the mountain, which is at a distance? And they answered and said, we see nothing more than that, like the other mountains of the earth. And Abraham knew that they were not accepted before the Lord to go with them. And Abraham said to them, abide here with the donkey, while my son Isaac and I will go to that mount and worship there before the Lord and then return to you. So here's the message. God said for somebody that there is someone who insists, like, this person is always trying to sacrifice you. Like, when it's something that has to be sacrificed, it's you. And what I'm thinking about is, like, if you have a spouse, y'all married, every time this person have the opportunity to sleep with somebody else, they decide to sleep with that person and not with you. Every time they have some money and they can buy something nice for you, they choose, and it's somebody else that they could possibly get something for, they gonna buy something for them, not for you. Every time they have something that you may want, if somebody else wants it, they show interest in it, they give it to them and not to you. God said this person is always sacrificing you. And it's the sad thing is you love this person. And I just feel like this message is God is saying, so when are you going to wake up and walk away? Like, I just feel like this somebody you are really kind of like, and you have the right to do that. And I also feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let anybody make you feel bad either, because in reality, when it comes to relationships now, that's a whole different ballgame. And I know in reality, I love y'all. I do. From the bottom of my heart, I feel like some of y'all is like family to me. But I really do feel like this is a message of God saying, when are you going to walk away? Because this is somebody you are standing there. It's like you are constantly waiting on this man or this woman to choose you, and they never do. They always choose somebody else over you. It's always, and when you think about it, it's always gonna be somebody. It don't matter where you at. It don't matter where y'all go. It don't matter where y'all move. You could literally be staying in the middle of nowhere, and it's still gonna be somebody else there that this person would have the opportunity to choose them over you, and they will. This person will never choose you. And I hate to say that, it feels so harsh, and it feels like I'm sorry and I'm not trying to be mean. And you know what I'm saying? Honestly, I had to face this music before too. And it hurt because it's like you really just want that person to do right. I get it. I do. I get it. I get it. I get it. I remember when I told my ex, when I was asking him why he was like putting his hands on me, it wasn't even just the fact that he was putting his hands on me, just why he was treating me like that altogether. I like that moment. It was a moment of astonishment. I was utterly astonished, in shock and appallment. And I couldn't understand why he had not only chose somebody over me, man. The hurt and the pain, man. But something clicked. I just feel like this for somebody. God said, when is it going to click that this person is never going to choose you? And it don't matter who it is either. I just feel like this is somebody y'all not intended to. Y'all can't be, because it shouldn't be a situation where somebody that don't even look better than you is getting chose over you. Somebody that, I just feel like somebody that love you would never cross certain lines. This is somebody, they will sleep with people that are friends, allegedly to you, family members. They will sleep with the neighbors. They will sleep with people over here, sleep with people over there. They just don't care, and they don't care about doing you this kind of way. They don't care about how it affects you, how it makes you feel. God said, why are you still there? Why are you still answering the phone? And even though, you know what I'm saying, you may get a, well, you don't really love me, you don't really care about me. In reality, sometimes you got to choose yourself. Because, baby, if you don't, you may find yourself waking up next to somebody who you don't, y'all call each other husband and wife. Y'all have no intimate relationship with each other. Y'all literally just lay in the bed next to each other every night. You want kids, but it's impossible to have kids if you don't have sexual intercourse. That is literally what it was created for. In reality, God don't even see this person as your husband because they sleeping around with so many other people. He got them jotted down with somebody else and is confused as to why y'all laying in the bed together anyways. Baby, God said when you gonna wake up and realize this person is never gonna choose you, regardless if they gonna do the next person like that or not. I just feel like sometimes we be sitting around thinking, and I bet this person is gonna find somebody, and the next person they gonna treat right, and the next person like, understand this, even if it's a situation where they find somebody and they treat that person right, understand it was never going to be you. They were never going to treat you that way because that's their choice. This is somebody that feels like you don't deserve to have a faithful husband. And if your husband is thinking that you don't deserve to have a faithful husband, that ain't the husband for you, especially if you think to yourself that you do. So that means that don't need to be your husband. It can't be. How is it possible that your husband believes something completely different than what you believe? How? How is it possible that you getting mad at your husband for cheating on you and he's defended the mistress? How? That ain't your husband. I don't know who needed. God said that is not your husband. That is not your man. That's not your boyfriend. That, like, is it even a friend to you? This, like, you know what I'm saying? And I talked about this before. When somebody cheating, they basically conspiring with your enemy. Because why is this woman trying to sleep with your man? They know they wouldn't want that done to them. They know if somebody did it to them, they will feel like that person was attacking them. It was disrespectful. They'll be mad, up in arms, ready to fight. So why they doing it to you? God said, why in the world? It's like this somebody you sleeping with the enemy. Your husband, the person you married, they your enemy. They're enemy to you. They wake up thinking of how they can hurt you today. And even though in their mind they're waking up thinking, oh, what am I going to try today? Maybe somebody of this race, this flavor, this short. Maybe somebody thick. Maybe somebody this, that, and the third. And you thinking about how you going to please your husband. Meanwhile, he trying to figure out how to please somebody else. God said, run, don't walk. That's the message. Run, run, run. The main thing that you are upset about, crying about, emotional about, sad about is like God is saying, when have you had enough? Because that is, you see that this is clearly how this person is. This somebody they not gonna change. And it may just very well be the fact that they don't like you specifically. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.